Hi everyone, my name is Carla. I just got my PhD in electrical engineering, and I'm here to teach you how to program in Python for beginners. So let's start first talking a little bit about Python. So, what is Python? So, Python was actually designed as an object-oriented programming language by Guido van Rossum on 1991. And it can be used for a lot of things, including web development, software development, math, system scripting, bioinformatics, anything, any idea that you have, you can actually develop it in Python. So what can we do with Python? Well, it can be used it can be used as a server. Sorry. It can be used on a server to create web apps. You can also use it to create workflows or pipelines. You can connect database systems. Uh, like, for example, you can use it to read files, modify them, save them again, like with the modifications, etc. You can use it to handle big data, like very large data, like millions of entries. And you can use it to perform math on that big data. And then it's a rapid prototyping, and it's also a product-ready software development. And the best part is that it's free. So let's go to the next one. So why do we want to use Python? First, it works on different platforms, so it doesn't matter if you have Windows, Linux, Raspberry Pi, OS, etc. It works on all the platforms. It has a very similar syntax context to math or English language. So the good thing that I like a lot is that you can just start like typing down equations and everything as if you were doing it manually. So you don't really have to think a lot or learn different terms, like just think about how you do it in math. Then its syntax allows users to write a program with fewer lines than other programming languages, which is also like good for memory, like from the computer, and it makes it even faster and of course shorter. The code can be executed as it's written, making prototyping very quick. Especially, for example, I like Jupyter Notebooks, which I'm gonna teach you how to use. And for Jupyter Notebooks, you can just write a line and run it, and then you can go to the next one. You don't have to rerun the first one. Like it gets registered. So that's very nice. You can be running line by line, which also helps a lot when you're debugging your code. And it can be used for procedures, object-oriented programming, or in a functional way. So a little bit things like relevant about Python is that, well, right now the most recent version is Python 3. And the very nice thing is that we can create scripts in a text editor. Like you don't really have to have like a specific environment. You can just do it in a text editor, save it, and then just run it through Python. But there we can also use the integrated development environments, for example, Jupyter Notebook, which in my case is my favorite because it's free. You can work with Anaconda and it works pretty good. There are also other options, for example, PyCharm, Tony, NetBeans, Eclipse, etc. And there are a lot more. So, but in my opinion, and my favorite one is Jupyter Notebook. Then Python's syntax. So it was originally designed for readability, like for being easy to read and to understand, just very similar to English language. So, um, like, of course, English language, but also adding math on top of it. It uses new lines to complete a new command. And a very important thing that we're going to talk about it is that it relies on indentation. So you will have to use the tab or white space to define, for example, loops, functions, and classes. We're also going to learn how to do all of this. So